What's up YouTube? It's your girl Sophia, RSVP, and I'm back with a new video. I feel so bad. I haven't been able to upload an outfit of the day, a 1-minute quickie. It's been absolutely crazy at 988 Concept and I can't complain. I've been really busy and with good reason. I wanted to do a video today to give you guys a little bit of a catch up on what's going on with me and the store and talk to you about something that I did on the weekend that was absolutely so cool that I'm excited to share it with you guys. About 6 months ago, we had a party in the store. I have a lot of sip and shops here. I try to have one sip and shop a month. And about 6 months ago, we had a sip and shop and myself and Paul were approached by some executives from the marketing team at Foot Locker, and they asked us if we would be interested in doing a pop-up with them called Capsule 416 inside their Foot Action store inside the Eaton Center. Well, that was such a cool opportunity for us. It was to focus on selling our custom denim jackets. If you guys have followed me on Instagram and YouTube forever, then you know that my #1 video is a pair of ripped jeans that I customized, and that is also the #1 selling item at 988 Concept. Not ripped jeans, but a custom jacket or a ripped denim jacket. We specialize in customizing army jackets, denim jackets, and also leather jackets. We were so excited for this opportunity. It was September 13th to 20th, and basically we had our own space within the store at Foot Action where we could set up our mini version of our boutique with our jackets only and straight sell them for 7 days. For those of you that don't know, Toronto Eaton Center is the biggest mall that we have in the city. It's also the mall that I worked at before I opened 988 Concept, and it's also the mall that I've worked in since I was probably around 16 years old. So I've always worked in retail, and that was my main location that I always worked in. So this was such an exciting opportunity, not because we used to work there, but also because we were going back there as business owners, as business people, and not as employees. So you guys could just imagine how exciting it was. The second thing that happened to us that was really awesome is we got a call from New York. And it was a PR agency, and it was regarding working on a pilot project in Toronto on a reality show. Now, I have to give you guys the backstory on this. I basically watched the trailer for this show immediately when it came out on YouTube. I commented and I subscribed right away because the reality show is about the Toronto dancehall community and 6 women that happen to be very popular on the dancehall scene, either through hosting, modeling, and that type of things. You could imagine how excited I was. I'm Jamaican. I've been on the Toronto dancehall scene my entire life. And although I don't go regularly to those parties, I was so excited when I watched that trailer because of the fact that it was black women united. Even if it was for a reality show and they were gonna argue, it was still black women united in Toronto to have a platform to do other things. So this is why I was super excited. I did a little bit of research after the trailer to find out who was behind the show. Ended up finding who the PR person was. Her name is Heather Elliott. I followed her on Instagram, found out that she also ran a women's empowerment group in Toronto, and I immediately followed her and sent her a message saying that I was super excited about the things that she was doing for women in Canada, and pretty much left it at that. So fast forward about a few weeks later after following her, and yes, she did answer. She did give me an answer back on the DM and tell me thank you. But after that, that was pretty much it. And then I get a phone call. I'm sitting in the store and the phone call is, "My name is Heather, you followed me on Instagram and it's a small world. I was in Jamaica, I told someone that I was working on a project in Toronto. I asked them about a good clothing store and your name came up." And I was immediately taken aback and had a feeling already that it was going to be Dancehall Divas of Toronto. Heather, is the project that you're working on called Dancehall Divas of Toronto? And she was surprised and said, oh my God, yes, how did you know? And so then I got into when I watched it, leaving comments, and it just kind of, everything just kind of happened naturally from there. I was recruited and hired to be the key stylist on this show for the retaping of their sizzle, which is like their trailer, as well as episode 1 and 2. So this was going to be a really big job, especially for just one person, to take on 6 divas that have strong personalities. So I was a little nervous at first, but I was up for the challenge. The funny thing that also happened was that this particular opportunity came up at the exact same time that we were getting ready to do our Foot Locker or foot action capsule. So you can imagine it put myself, Paul, and my husband in such a crazy position. We all had to separate for a week to get the job done. So let me tell you guys about styling the dancehall divas of Toronto.